All right, we're live playing a multi-table tournament known as the Boski Special. It's Jeff Boski's tournament. Oh my gosh. And they would be catching hell firsthand. There's a must fold if he bets, and he's gonna shove. That was a weird check. Straight flush. Oh, he was bluffing. Ah, that's what you get. And they moved me to another table so he can't win his money back. Can't make that shit up. That's pretty funny. That'd have been a better plot for me if I'd have hit the 8. I'm gonna check, see if this microphone's working. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, we got audio. Alright. So, you guys know I'm EA, the Black Rooster. And hadn't been on in a while. Work. Decided I need to start getting on here and brushing up a little bit before I get ready to play some of these tournament series. Ugh. Well, uh, well, yeah, that's too tall of a cup to sit over there. I'm gonna have to sit it somewhere else. Mm-mm. I can go on the ground where I had it. I don't feel like bringing a tray in here and boxing myself in. Keep moving me to other tables before they deal me in hand. So this tournament just started like a minute ago. Um, I've just been out and about, getting something to eat. Went to a game exchange store. Since I'm using the television as a monitor, I really don't have a need for the two HD monitors I have. So I just stopped by there and asked if they bought monitors. And they said, yeah, bring them in. So I don't know. Maybe better off selling them on OfferUp or Facebook Market, something of that nature. But I figured I could trade in towards something for my Xbox, maybe a new headset or something like that. So that's what I was leaning toward. Yeah, can't call there. I guess I need to turn this fan on. Yeah, judder going here. Overworking the RAM a little bit, I guess. Yep. cooling fan in the back kind of just keeps it cool and doesn't let it overexert itself or running too many programs. It's really weird. Whatever. I'm a wee bit sleepy, so we're gonna need something exciting to happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably fall asleep on this one. But hopefully, we get some excitement going. Mm. So the other day I went to drive rideshare, and I was sitting for like 2 hours and I couldn't get a ride. And it had me, the app was on and showed it was looking for trips. And they really need to fix something about this. So every year they do a background check. When they do the background check, you're not allowed to pick up passengers until the background check says you're clear. You can do food deliveries, but I have food deliveries turned off. So it's just looking like it's really looking for trips when it's really not, because it knows my background's pending, so I'm not allowed to pick up passengers. And I was just like, man. I was like, I guess everybody's at the Texas OU game and nobody needs a ride up here. It turns out it's just background check. Take like a week. Just started it on Friday. So I'm going to need them to hurry up. I already called in for them to escalate. Because Texas OU weekend would have been good money for me. Just driving people from bar hop to bar hop just would have paid so good because there were so many people in town. It would have been surging. But, I got the football game on in the other room. Travis Kelce's trying to play hurt. He twisted his ankle real bad and x-rays didn't show anything. He decided to tape it up and go. But okay, they got my cards the right color, but why are they always changing my table color back to green? I like the table color blue. Blue with yellow cards. Come on, guys. Leave it on. But yeah. I was sitting in traffic because there was a wreck, so I was watching an interview of Brittany Renner with Shannon Sharp on his YouTube Club Shay Shay. I don't know. They're talking about a lot of interesting stuff. viewpoints. You can see how a younger generation person and an older generation person differ in their school of thought. Pocket eights again. It's 3 times. We won with them once. 1 for 2. Okay, we're not calling 3 bets with them though. We're not doing that. We won't get to see what would have happened with that unless somebody calls. 2 8s on the flop. What? Oh, 4 bet. So glad I didn't put 2 grand in. Thank you, buddy. You saved me some money. I bet he don't rip it in. I bet you don't go all in. Sitting there with it. Oh, he did it. I thought he was bullshitting. Oh, they called. Oh, shit. He got his outs. I had the 8 of clubs, too, didn't I? Oh, wow. He got the straight Broadway. I got down. No flush either. Pocket kings lose. Boy, that hurt. What do you guys think about? Okay, I go to karaoke. There's this couple. They come to karaoke, and neither one of them sing. They just come there, and I guess they watch it like it's a local concert or whatever. I don't know. But they don't sing. They have drinks and they socialize and they speak and they know everybody and they're friendly, but they don't sing. They never get up and sing one song. And I think it's just better than going to a bar and just sitting on a stool drinking. You know, like if you don't play darts, if you don't shoot pool, you're not one of those type of people. Sitting in a bar just drinking on a stool or sitting at home just drinking the two of you. Well, I guess the TV would be entertaining. But I'm trying to understand the concept of it. But you know, they're great people. I mean, they're not bad people or anything. I don't think they are unless they're like hiding it from me. But yeah, I just wonder what your thoughts were on that. You know, it's almost like a person that goes to the casino and doesn't gamble. What are you doing here? Now, I've went to the casino and not gambled before. Only because I'm close to one that has really good restaurants. And the small town I'm in has a very limited selection of places to eat. So sometimes when you want something different, drive to the casino and you can get something different. And it can be, you know, it'll be good. Maybe a little pricey, but it'll be good. just move my laptop into the living room and play on the laptop only with no larger monitor or screen and just watch the game on mute maybe. That's ugly. I'm gonna fold that one. Yeah. Ah, we're getting some ugly cards when we play these hands. Oh, positional pressure here. YCBMD suicidal. What's YCBM? YCBMD, what is that? It's a weird name. He waited forever to call. Either he had a bad connection, you know, because his checks are quick. Your spade draw didn't get there, buddy. Either you have 7-9 or you don't. Alright then, get out the way. You're holding up progress. Trying to see if you're gonna get that other spade. So in other news, world news, the Northeast, New York, has been receiving record rainfall. I mean, it's just flooding. It's ridiculous what's happening over there. The hell is that on my monitor down here? What is this shit? Guess I had to open it up to see. Oh no, I just downloaded something. The fuck did I just download? Microsoft Start. Is this a new browser? I think I got a new browser notification. What happened to Edge? I thought Edge was it. What the fuck, man? Why do y'all keep switching? There's been absolutely nothing wrong with Edge. Need you fuckers to quit changing your minds. Also, yesterday, early in the morning, Hamas decided to attack Israel, over 3,000 rockets, and they penetrated the wall. And they are inside Israel, kidnapping civilians and soldiers, taking them hostage. They done this on the Sabbath, but it wasn't just the Sabbath, it was actually a holy day. I think it was intentional to catch Israel off guard. It's just really bad what they're doing over there. I mean, they're just killing people. And it's just sad. So Israel struck back. They officially declared war yesterday. So, well, that's gotta be a king. I gotta fold. Yeah, he had a king. Good fold for me. Yeah. I don't know. One of my contact lenses ripped, and that was my last pair. So we'll be rocking these unupdated glasses. My updated glasses are different. They're bifocal, but I broke the earpiece on one side, and I got super glue on the lenses, so I tried to get it off, and I wound up scratching them using a scrubbing pad. I think I did the same thing to these too, but not as bad. So I'm not blind, just not at my correct prescription. Let's see a flop here. We got diamonds. Oh, that's interesting. Rainbow gutter. Never heard that term till you heard me say it. Call for a rainbow gutter. This is a check call situation as long as you don't bet too much. Girth Brooks 24. Did you make your name more disgusting? I wonder if we can get a check raise through here. Alright. Let's see if we can get a little money. Boom. Yeah, he hit hate when they do that to me. I've heard of playing the rush, but Jack six of hearts out of suit is not. Jack six of hearts out of position is not potential for anything. I think I may have to go turn my AC up or off. Temperature got so cold last night. It's like in the 40s. Woke up this morning, I was cold. I don't want to switch it to heat yet. Because it'll get hot later this week and I'll have to switch to AC back. I'd rather just turn the temperature up so it doesn't kick on as much. Oh, there it is, it cut off. I'm gonna see if that means something. YCBMD. Nothing's popping up, so must be something local to where they're at, or something important to them. So the Cowboys play Sunday night. They play against the 49ers. Kickoff is at 7:20. I'm considering moving to the living room for that one and just playing with no monitor. Just don't know where I would plug up now because I've rearranged the entire living room. Hmm. Hmm. I guess Minnesota just scored. See what the score is. I can hear it in here. That's all to the day. Yeah. Bears beat the Commanders. Jaguars beat the Bills. Oh shit. Saints blew out the Patriots. That's a gimme. Colts. Ravens and Steelers. Steelers. They won. Oh wow. That's their new quarterback for the Steelers. Lions beat the Patriots. Oh shit. Dolphins beat the Giants. That was a gimme. Bengals are up. The Cardinals. Eagles up on the Rams. Jets beating the Broncos. Oh, it's funny too, because when this game started, they were bragging how good the Broncos were doing because they were winning. Now the Broncos are losing in the fourth quarter. The Jets, even though they don't have Aaron Rodgers, they're still fighting. Come on, Jets. Tell them, quit picking on y'all. So it's 27-20. Chiefs are still up. I guess the Vikings just scored. Hmm. My friend's texting me because I was telling her about how I couldn't get a ride for 2 hours. And turns out it wasn't that. It was my background's pending. So with these rideshare programs, it's really weird. They allow you to deliver food to people's front door of their house without your background check being clear, but you're not allowed to pick up passengers and take them to wherever they're going. But I'm coming to your house or wherever you're at to drop off food, so I could pretty much be a criminal looking for an opportune chance to attack somebody at their house. I think you should just be allowed to do both while they're pending, and just, if they're not clear, then you stop it. You know, like, hey, you're not clear, you can't work. Sorry, find another job. In my case, I know my background is clear. Blackground. Anyway, I know my background is clear, so it's more frustrating than anything because my job requires my background to be clear. My other job. So when they do this, I'm like, come on, man. But you never know. There may be another EA out there committing crimes, giving my name and date of birth, getting booked into jail, and I might have 32 warrants and don't even know. That's why you never give people your information, folks. Don't ever give anyone your information. People will say your name and date of birth and go to jail on it. We had a guy do that. He came into jail. He gave this other guy's name and date of birth. But when we fingerprinted him, you know, he'd been arrested before. So those prints come up matching to who he really is. So, you know, they call us like, hey, these prints don't go to the person that this is. Did y'all fingerprint the wrong guy? Like, no, that's who he said he was. Well, that ain't him. He's really this person. So he catches another charge for that, right? But the crazy thing is, you know, the guy gets bonded out, or yeah, he like bonded out, and then he was supposed to go to court and he didn't show, and the real person gets arrested and they tell him they have a warrant for their arrest. So he's in court and he's like, Your Honor, that's not me. He said, that's a guy I know, and he came in here and gave my name and date of birth and all my information and got arrested under my name, but that's not me. And it was within like less than a month, maybe 2 weeks. And we remembered it. We remembered the guy. We were like, yes, Judge, you know, he's telling the truth. The guy that was in here before was way shorter, but gave his information. Because this guy's like over 6 feet tall, and this guy's like 5'6". But he gave his information. The guy that gave the information was 5'6". And the DA was like, well, I'm just going to drop the charges, you know. And that's what they did. But I mean, this guy was handcuffed, booked in, had to wait the next morning to the afternoon to go to court, you know. And you know, when he was telling the judge that, it was almost like the judge was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And me and the other guard that was in the courtroom, we looked at each other and said, hey, that's the guy. And the other guard, after we looked and was talking about it, the other guard spoke up and said, Your Honor, he's telling the truth. We had that guy in here a couple weeks ago. It was just one of them crazy moments, where we could have just not said nothing and they'd have just kept going with this case on this guy. So, sometimes it's good to, even though you're not a lawyer, you're not a judge, you're not, if you know something, it's good to speak out. You're helping somebody's life. I mean, that guy was immediately released, and I think he went back to work, still had his job and stuff. But be careful who you give your information to, and make sure you shred your mail, or don't leave it where people can get it. I mean, put it in a big can and set it on fire or something. Just don't leave it out there. I don't know. I think I'm gonna probably stir up some trouble this month, because we have a lot of people volunteering to go to training, and these trainings are like off-site. You're gonna miss work. Your shift is like, we're short-staffed as we are. And they're encouraged, hey, if you want training, we'll get you training. Well, everybody is signing up for this, oh, I want to be a kick-ass, I want to be a hard-ass training. They're all signing up for like defensive tactics and CERT and all this other shit. And that's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But the way the training is done in this state, they pay for your hotel. You get reimbursed for your meals, and you get reimbursed for your gas, your mileage. But, you're off work to go to this training. You're missing days at work, but they don't count against you. They count as work days because you're at a training. But the thing that bothers me is we're short-staffed and we're sending people to training. We should have been doing this shit when we were fully staffed, not now. It is the most unoptimal time to do it, because we sent people last month, and then somebody that was scheduled to be at work called in sick, leaving us no coverage. So it just puts you in a really bad spot coverage wise. So we shouldn't be running these trainings. But no one will speak out and say this. It's like, oh, well, yeah, just like no one, they don't want to ruffle feathers, tangle with the big dogs, whatever you want to call it. Like, no one will speak their mind. Like, they'll think it, but they won't have the courage to say it. And me, I'm stupid enough to say it, I guess. It's not really I'm stupid enough to say it. I'm smart enough to know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to speak on a dumb situation. If we're doing some stupid shit, I'm going to call it. Furthermore, we are sending people to training that have not yet fully grasped their job. We're sending you off-site for some specialized training, but you still need more training at doing your job, the thing you're supposed to do every day. Never mind this cool shit, learning how to kick some inmates' ass if you get in a fight and stuff. Yeah, everybody needs defensive tactics. We need defensive tactics instructors, but we don't need to have everybody go. We got people that are going that, like, I mean, they're getting paid to go on vacation, basically. I'm gonna go stay at a nice hotel and kick it for a week, because that's what the person that came back told me. So it just really bothers me. You pay for your own drinks there, but I mean, your meals are reimbursed or covered your mileage is, you're going to be staying. They're not going to pay for a cheap hotel. The hotel for law enforcement training is going to be nice because you got all these different agencies from this entire state going to this hotel, so it's going to be nice. But it's, people are using it as a kind of vacation. But nobody looks at it that way but me. Nobody sees it that way but me. But I'm just gonna speak my mind tomorrow, and I may ruffle feathers. I may get in trouble, and I probably will get in trouble. But it'll be out of my mind, and I'll be good. I have to speak it. I can't hold it in. It stresses me out. Stresses me out. There needs to be a criteria for off-site training. No disciplinaries, no within the past, whatever, 90 days. You know what I mean? Or no, you know what I mean? Like, there has to be a criteria. Off-site training should be earned. Wow, in the door. That's gotta hurt. Didn't even make it close, bruh. Damn. They just put him out of his misery. They're like, you ain't got that many chips, we don't want to give you no hope. I like his name though, Yardbird 321. What you know about that Yardbird? It's chicken. Yardbird. Oh, I just burped some Coke Zero. What you know about that? That's a 3-bet there. I ain't fucking with that. So I just turn on the watermark on my phone for when I take pictures, although I haven't been taking a lot of pictures, so I think it'll show on videos as well, but I have EA the Black Rooster as the watermark, so I think that'll be cool. Been working out a little bit, not gonna lie. It's kind of a daily routine. Just getting the dumbbells out, and just doing some pushes, some bench press pushes. Nothing heavy, a lot of reps, getting that blood flow pumping toward those muscles. Hadn't been worked in a while. I can feel my tricep muscle, bones popping and shit. Get that good tight feeling when you do it. So it's coming along, My goal is just to get up and do that every day. Then, as that becomes habit, because I started this about maybe the last week of September. Once that becomes habit, I want to start adding something to it. I don't know what I'm going to add to it next, but I'm going to add something to it. And it doesn't take long to do all those reps of that one exercise, because the weight is light and you can do it fast and, really get after it, I mean, when I'm done, I have more time to do another exercise if I want to. Same amount of reps, So eventually we'll start getting it on. Do some in the morning, some in the evening. Like before bed. In the morning, as soon as I wake up. Another thing I've been doing different too, I've been, I listen to my music in the morning when I get ready to go. But I've been playing classical music, and seems like I'm able to get ready faster versus when I'm listening to music that I know the lyrics to. Cause I'm like singing along to the song as I take a shower, and I take longer. But you know, with classical and symphonic music, it's all instruments, orchestra. There is zero. What is that? What happened? Oh, when the six of diamonds landed, they act like somebody hit a hand. But anyway, pocket eights for the fourth time. See how it goes now. You know, is it the fourth or fifth? I don't even know. I'm losing count. This is National Pocket Eights Day, according to ACR. We're just gonna keep giving EA pocket eights. I'm gonna call with this one. That's a light raise. I'm not gonna three bet them. All the three bet them, just so I can play the hand differently. If I don't hit the eight, I can always represent aces or any over. And I could just steal his raise. But three betting out of position is. There's only two behind me. Maybe I get through this guy. I don't know. Oh, wow. I hope you have a king. And I am not going to not bet. I am betting. Ace King rips it in. Oh, even better. Get him out of there. Wow. We line that shit up, cuz. I know he's like cussing me the fuck out right now. Cuz I'd be doing the same thing if somebody cracked my aces too. So it's okay, man. You can cuss me. I don't mind. I deserve all them motherfuckers you just called me. Cause I cracked the shit out of them aces, and it was pretty the way I did it. It was the most beautifulest thing I seen today. But yeah, sure. Now that's something exciting to wake us up. I said I need something exciting. That's a little excitement. Yeah, man, it never ceases to amaze me how some people. They just career criminals. They just continue to commit crimes, have all these cases pending. You know, I ain't talking about drug dealers either. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm talking about, I'll give you an example. Possession of a stolen vehicle. You elude the police in the stolen vehicle. You drive the vehicle into the lake, then you run, they catch you. But then when they catch you for all that shit, they got you on camera in another city robbing a gas station at gunpoint. So it's like you just went on a spree. You was like, okay, I'm gonna steal this vehicle. I'm gonna rob this gas station with a gun. Then I'm gonna and I guess they was chasing him after the robbery, so that kind of just happened. But I mean, it's just like, damn, you know, like by the time you do all that shit and go to prison, you would have come out better just working at McDonald's, making minimum wage and being a free man. I mean, it's fucking like, you know, there was this guy, he was a drug dealer. And he was finna have to go to prison for like 7 years, and he was like, "Shit, it don't matter. I make $100,000 a month." I said, "Yeah, when you out, but you finna do 7 years making $0 a month. So let's say you was $100,000 a month for 4 years. We'll even give you that much credit, you know." So, but the thing is, that's stupid because what you're saying is. You're a fucking millionaire every year. If you're a millionaire every year, why are you even in this situation? You know, after the first million, maybe switch it up, get a business, get something. Like, it shouldn't be something that you decide to stick with and keep selling drugs making 100,000. It should be like legitimize some of this money, you know. But you stay steady doing the same thing. So I mean, I don't know. A lot of people exaggerate their earnings too, you know. Most people do. I mean, it's just what people do. They want themselves to look good. That's the representation of themselves. Damn, why he raised me? I'm open ended. I'm open ended. Rainbow opener. We got a call. Damn, I thought that was a 9. I didn't think it was a 9. I was just like, I wish it was a 9. Oh, it's so ugly. Man, this could cost me so much. I could get there though. Damn, he had the 9. Need the ace. I mean, you gotta gamble though, man. You gotta risk it for the biscuit there. I mean, there was no suit that was gonna flush. So every ace could help me. There's 4 of them. Every 9 except he had one, but I didn't know that. So you can't, you know, I really only had 7 outs, but before I saw his cards, it was under the understanding I had 8 outs, and none of them would trump my hand if I got there. None of them would make a flush. So it's just one of them things. It was just a spot. You hate to lose the chips. I lost 11,000 on the river. You know, it was like 11,000 something to call on the river. Flop and turn, those were callable bets. The river, I was gambling there. If I get there, then I'm a genius. But if I lose, it's, oh, you shouldn't have called. You know, it's one of them spots where it's like, do you save the 11,000 for a better spot? You don't know. You know, it's like, I mean, you play the game for spots like that, for draws like that. You know, the only thing I could have done differently, because he had a weak king, so I could have took the lead and raised him. But I was I out of position? No, he was out of position because the button was back one, so he was small blind. Yeah, he was out of position, so I could have raised him on the flop, and then made a hard bet on the turn, forcing him to make a hard decision, possibly fold his weak kicker, because he had a king with a really bad kicker. I think it was a 9 kicker. So that's the only thing I could have really done differently, was not play the hand passively and play it more aggressively. But he came out betting like he had a better kicker. And if he did have a better kicker, I'd be betting into him. So it's kind of one of the things where it's darn if you do, darn if you don't. Nobody hit this but me. Or at least that's what I'm saying. Go on and fold. There you go. Let me get some of that money back. I gotta get some of that money back, man. Shoot, I lost 11K. I gotta start getting it back. Well, the blinds are going up. And most of the people at this table are playing really tight. You know, if you raise, they're folding. What the hell is this guy doing? Does he got a hand? He must have a hand. He took all that time to fold. Must be connection issue. Oh, we got a 6, baby. Yeah, we got 2 pair of Jackson 6s with a really bad kicker. We'll bet on it just to get the hand over with. Give him a reason to fold. 9-10's a playable hand. Grimella, what kind of name is that? I can call that raise. Oh yeah, we're in there. See a flop. Oh, we got a 9. Now give it to me. Give me that. That ain't the time, is it? My clock on my computer's off by an hour. The hell? Where do I fix that shit at? Uh-oh. I think I messed something up. That's right. I don't know what the hell was going on a while ago. I was sure finna look at it on here. Darn, we didn't want that. We got a weak ace. I almost want to gamble. Gonna fold. Look for a better spot. I mean, even if I'm up against King Queen, I like King Queen better than Ace 4. So it's kind of why I folded. I like King Jack, King Queen, King 10, Jack Queen. I like all those hands better than Ace 4. In addition to aces, kings, queens, ace king, ace queen. There's just so many hands I like better than Ace 4. Jack 10 suited, Jack 10 offsuit, I like better than Ace 4. Oh, look, Jack 10 would have won. What are they talking about in there? I gotta look at the score. They're talking like this is the end of the game. Like I need to go watch it. This fourth quarter? 27-20 with 6 seconds left. Oh, they just won it. So I missed the last play against the Vikings. Okay, this is a handoff play. Let's get a little raise in there.
Long before the arrival of the crowd comes a level of planning, care, and pride.
Wonderful winning. Play like hot garbage. You know, trying to figure this out. Sick of it. I really am. I'm sick of us coming out here and putting forth the effort we put forth in the first half. The practices, we had really diligent meetings, and we're trying to figure this out.
Damn, it's called. Okay, we're gonna check the rest of this. Why would he bet half the pot? I don't have enough chips to find out. What's going on this game? They just switched to the Broncos game. Thought they had lost. Oh, they're down by 10. They're not going to come back. It's only 43 seconds, 23 seconds left. Doesn't matter if they got the ball. It's 21-31. Jets are winning this. I guess they just switched to cover something. Last 5 minutes of coverage till 6:30, and then 60 minutes comes on. Mm. time I decide not to get loosey goosey. I lost chips. 9,000 to be exact. Whoo, he got smoked though. That's what his ass get. He been bullying a while. Finally somebody had him. Excuse me. Damn, why does he take so long to fold? He must have the worst internet connection. This motherfucker playing off his hotspot on his phone. 4G phone. Got a hotspot on a 4G phone he playing poker with. Man, all that shit you did, I'm finna knock your socks off. You took too long. We can go all the way with it. You go all in, I call. Yup. One ace. One queen. One queen, one heart. Damn! Oh, we had a lot of outs, man. That motherfucker took a year, too, man. He fucked me over. I didn't know he was doing that. I thought he had some bullshit. I was out of line there. That was my fault. Now I gotta go back to the grind. What the hell does that say? I did not play no Bobby and Whitney station. Who been in my house requesting these songs? We gotta do better than this, y'all. It ain't been 2 hours yet. We gotta do something. We need 3 double ups in a row. That ain't gonna do it. Damn, they giving him what he need, boy. He got kings back to back and won with both of them. His ass is on fire right now. He beat me with kings and he took that dude out with kings. This war with Israel is a really big deal. A lot of people ain't paying attention, probably. They will here next 2 weeks. Oh, come on, man. Shit. Taking all day. What the fuck? I fold. I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar. Punk. And we're just gonna find a hand that's strong enough to go all in with and see if it holds. And if it doesn't, we're done. Played a little bit. Still a little rusty. Not quite in our best tournament form yet. Bluffed twice. Induced the all in, but the guy actually had it. And we shouldn't have called. And then here we tried to bet the flop turn and 3/4 it on the river to get them off of it. These tens, we'll just go with it. Whatever happens, happens. Fish chick. Motherfucker scared to play. Oh, what are you doing? Bluffing like me a while ago?